because I can't even talk normally now. Like, I can't even say like, oh my god. I have to say, oh my yeah, and I can't say damn. I have to say, yeah, damn.
My name is Tep, and a couple days ago I found something that's been haunting me ever since.
Why so serious?
This is Yuyulivestreamdiary. At first glance a weep from the 2000s, until you realize she isn't. You may think this type of content is delusional and surrealistic, and you have every right to think so. But what if I told you that behind that brain-rotten facade is the biggest genius on YouTube? In just 4 months, she broke the platform by going from a small YouTuber to 150k subscribers. A lot of people look at growth like this and say it was because of her looks or that it was just luck, but when you dig a little deeper, you realize she has a special formula to take over the internet. Just listen to her talk.
Within the inner yeah, iris for you to edge to me.
This isn't someone that doesn't know what she's doing. I refuse to believe it. So what does she know and do to break YouTube and get that many subscribers in such a short time? That's what we're going to discuss in this video, for there is more to it than meets the eye. There are 3 things we are going to focus on: the thumbnail, watch time and content itself. First, let's talk about the thumbnails, for they are, let's say, special. The thumbnails don't have a lot of work in it like you see with most YouTubers, but you want to get people's curiosity even if they don't know you. As the channel grows, it's the recognition that sets your thumbnail apart from the rest. With a thumbnail style like this, Yuyu generates a higher ratio of returning viewers because of that recognition. You can break it apart in this step-by-step process. Yuyu uses a certain thumbnail style, the audience clicks, it gets a positive outcome, and the next time the audience sees a similar thumbnail, they click again. It's the same reason why, for instance, Dream used that same old thumbnail of his again and again and again, and it worked. Because of the familiarity it gives, it helps with the decision time of the viewer. But it's not only recognition that makes these thumbnails for what they are. They have one core component that lets them stand out. They're realistic. And that's the genius part of it. The thumbnail embodies the video, and it's a beautiful antithesis. The most realistic channel I've seen in a while delivers the most realism to me. And there is so much clickbait these days, and by doing the complete opposite, you become a differentiator. By seeing this thumbnail, you get just the amount of knowledge you need to know what this video is all about. It's the perfect teaser, but good thumbnails are responsible for just the clicks. Quality content is what makes a viewer subscribe. In a bit I will explain how these 150k subscribers even were possible. Let's talk a bit about watch time. We all know that if you want to please the YouTube algorithm, watch time is extremely important. The way YouTube decides a video is good is by keeping up with the average watch time of the viewer is. The longer people watch your video, the better the video is worth promoting.
But Tapwater, her videos are all listed 2 minutes. This shouldn't work, right?
Shut up. YouTube functions not only on length but also on percentage. When talking about the watch time, 40% of watch time is average, 50% is good and 60% is amazing. Most videos end up having an average or a good watch time. Whereas if your video is just around, let's say 1 minute, it becomes a lot easier to keep the viewer's attention for longer. The videos with an amazing watch time get a huge advantage by simply having less competition. YouTube recognizes this and recommends the video even more. But that's not the end of the story. Making the video short makes it easier, yes, but keeping the attention is still a hard task. A task she nails perfectly.
Because anytime I spend longer than there, I feel the ice flaking on my skin. And I know that the door is going to shut on me and that I'm going to be found the next morning being ice popsicle, frozen popsicle, human popsicle.
Did it keep your attention? Good chance it did. Did you understand anything she just said? Yeah, me neither. And that's where her genius is coming into play. Like I said, this isn't brain rot, just to clarify. Let's break the content down, unraveling the master plan and core component of her success. Yuyulivestreamdiary may be one of the best channels I've discovered in a while, and it all began with this.
High school is not the way Persona said it would be, because every day I take the train to school, right? I have these headphones. I literally have the Makoto Yuki headphones. It's a Persona 3 reference.
Before I saw the high school is not like Persona video, I was dumb, stupid, I knew nothing of the world. Then I sat quiet, letting wisdom take the wheel. After beholding the creation of this modern Shakespeare, I realized something that changed my life forever. High school is not like Persona. Yuyu's videos have 3 elements, guaranteeing her content distinct characteristics that sets it apart from the rest. Alright, beginning with the fast pace, you already heard some of it. I would describe it like those TikTok videos where there is a summary of a movie with subway surfers just to make it more interesting. There is just too much happening, as if the video is played at 2 times the speed. To clarify it further, the average person speaks around 110 to 150 words per minute. She has an average of 200 to 250 words per minute. And there are several reasons why this fast pace is helping her channel. The first one is that it increases the replayability. Because of the rapid flow, you easily miss out on some points, prompting you to replay the video. The second one is that it keeps the viewer's attention longer by eliminating dead air. There aren't pauses or filler moments, so the chance for the viewer to click off becomes minimal. The last one is that a quick talking person often comes across as passionate or quirky. This makes the video very interesting for the people watching. People are more interested in listening to a voice with passion and emotion than a monotone voice. Except if it's moist critical, like he's the only one on YouTube I've seen that makes it worse. Another element of Yu's videos are the emotions. They also go at a rapid pace. The amount of different emotions distributed in one video is actually impressive. It already begins with a title, like "They lied to us, I hate my job," and that's just the setup, because it gets a whole lot worse. Let's take this video for example.
I hate my job! Okay? Because I work in fast food, right? I do the drinks. Let me show you.
Sprite, Pepsi, Diet Coke.
Somebody tell me what the difference between Pepsi, Coke, Diet Coke, and Diet Pepsi is. They all taste the same.
This pace of switching emotions is kept up for the whole video. To call it a roller coaster of emotions is an understatement, I would say. A car crash is more appropriate. But as I said earlier, Yuyulivestreamdiary isn't brain rot, right? The final element is, let's say, the vibe of the channel. This may be the core of the branding, and I will explain how. This looks like it belongs 20 years in the past. The way it's filmed and the type of content it is points to that time period and gives a weird feeling of nostalgia, for it has the elements to make it look like a video from the 2000s, with all those elements taken out of place and context. The memories and culture of the time are presented as a fantasy, and there is more. The thing that takes these videos the most out of place and context is the use of modern words. Words like sigma, skibbity, gyat. And don't you worry, I experience immense pain and disappointment saying that. There lies such a great antithesis in the fact that it looks like it belongs in the 2000s, but it has the most horrific use of Gen Z words I've ever heard. It makes me confused, and it results in watching more because I want to know what's happening. But every time I watch more, it just makes less sense. As if there was never a meaning, never a strategy, never a master plan. Maybe this is brain rot.